Let's go. Giant. Oh, that's big. Oh, yeah. I'm out here on the shallow river. It's been really shallow on the Fox River, so I'm out here early morning. And as you can see, I'm right behind me. There's a little spillway, but it's awfully shallow. The goal is to try to catch some catfish, channel catfish out of here. Channel catfish are hardy fish, they're tough fish. They can muscle their way through shallows and deep and just big rocks like this. So this area has a lot of rocks. We're gonna try to see if we can catch any catfish out here. Today, for the bait that I'm gonna be using primarily, is gonna be chicken liver. If not chicken liver, then I'll do red worms. You can never go wrong with red worms. So always gotta have some red worms. Usually the wave is like crazy, right? It's more chaotic than this, but it's dead shallow. We haven't really been getting any consistent rain, so it's just really shallow. So you can never drown here. But anyways, we're gonna get to it and see if we can catch any channel catfish here. It'll be nice to catch like a nice 10 pounder or something like that. That'll be fun. And you'll never know if there's a big fish lurking around here. Never doubt and just go out there and fish, because you never know what you're gonna catch out here. So let's get to fishing. I packaged some chicken liver that I got from Walmart, and that's simply all you need. It's cheap, it's inexpensive. It's not as expensive as your beef or your shrimp, so I like that a lot. I didn't rinse it, that's the key. You want to keep the blood on, and I kind of cut it into bits and pieces where it's nice and bite size, right? Nice and kind of easy hook, and you're not wasting time cutting it with a scissor and getting it all messy. And you can damage the chicken liver by just squeezing it too much or just trying to separate the liver. So if you just kind of pre-prep them at home, it'll be just so much more efficient for you when you're out here. Much more less stress. So I got a little piece here, and I'm just gonna attach it to the hook, and then gonna toss it out there simply with no weight because it's so shallow. And I'm literally gonna cast it to the current and let it drop. I'll be using the Wilson rod, so the Carbon series, check them out. I have the link down in the description below. This is the exact rod that I caught the giant flathead the other day out of here. So it's a 7 medium power, fast action. So that's literally all you need for the rivers that we fish over here. And I have on a eagle hook, a bait hook that has some barbs on that that's gonna hold that chicken liver. And I sharpened it a little bit. Anyways, I got a 12-pound 4 carbon leader attached to my braided line, which is I think 10-pound braided line, and plenty of strength. And to attach my leader to my braided line, I did the GT knot, and I love that GT knot, so definitely recommend that. Walk on these little boulders. They can kind of see the water's pretty clear, kind of clear, but now we're up facing the dam, and that's the key too. You don't want to fish from the side because you'll get snagged easily. So you want to fish literally up against the dam. Literally just gonna drop this chicken liver like that, and hopefully a giant cat will catch it. So I'm just gonna cast it up there and let it sink. Check our drag and see if we can feel that bite and set the hook. There's a lot of big rocks here, so there's a good chance that a giant cat can cut me off, cut my line off. But we're just gonna go with it. And then I got a bite already. I got a bite. Whoa, that was a bite. What the heck? And if I feel like it's not sinking fast enough and it's getting drift too fast, without the sinker, I'll add a little split shot to it just to help out, to make it sink quicker. So I'm gonna kind of feel for it. If I feel like my line is drifting too fast due to the current, then I might have to switch it up and add a little sinker to it. Got a bite. Let's go. First fishing. Let's go. Yeah. Holy crap, what is this? Oh, nice black channel. A black channel, dude. Not even 5 minutes, bro. I already got a fish on. They love the chicken liver. Oh, come on. Get in the net. Let's go, baby. Let's go. First fish of the day. We did it. Beautiful fish. I'm gonna try to get my limit, and 10 is the limit out here in the river. So let's see if we can reach our goal of 10 catfish today. Awesome. All right, guys, that was pretty cool. Let's see if we can catch another one. Let's fish efficiently before the sun gets over here, because that will be hot. So it's nice that that chicken liver is gonna add some weight, so it's gonna sink naturally, and it's gonna wanna attract the fish a little bit more naturally. So you wanna approach, when it's shallow like this, you wanna approach it as natural as possible. Don't be loud, create a lot of commotion. Fish efficiently, don't be throwing heavy sinkers all over, because that's what's gonna push fish around, and now you're gonna feel like there's no fish. So they're definitely in here. You just gotta be real. Don't be in. They got another one. Let's go. Fish on. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Oh my God, that was quick. Dude, back to back. This guy swallowed it too. I need the net. That was quick. Dude, that was quick. Oh, that was quick. Look at that. That was fast, bro. Literally, I just started recording and talking, and then threw that chicken liver in there and bit. These are nice eater, dude. Healthy channel catfish out here in the Fox River. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. I'm gonna put this guy in the strainer, man. We gotta max out on our limit here. Life is so much easier when you have it cut out at home and then bring it here, because that's just gonna make rigging so much easier. So some of these pieces of the chicken liver that you get from the box are not the best quality, or not the most firm, and so a lot of time when you rig it or you put it on the hook, they kind of fall apart. That's why when you bring it home from the store, you want to cut into bits and pieces, and once you're out here in the river and you got to rig it up, it's just so much easier, much more efficient, and not as messy too. So I really like this way. That's one of my recommendations if you're out here using chicken liver for catfish. It's just gonna make your life so much easier. All right, guys, I'm having so much fun. Let's try this again. Yeah, the key is to cast it straight up. You don't want to fish from the side. I know it's nice to, it's a little bit more convenient to fish from the side, but once you cast out there, that's when your line's gonna get tangled by these big old rocks. As you can see next to me, big rocks like this are down there. And these big rock creates home and nice shelter for the catfish. That's why they like to live here. And biggest thing is that there's most oxygen supply where there's fast running water. That's where cool water is. That's where there's more oxygen for the fish. So let's see if we can get a giant one out of here. I feel like they're like stacked up here, so we'll see. And when they bite, these bites are subtle, but you just gotta know that it's a bite, and you gotta set the hook. I think I got a bite. Yep. Got another one. Let's go. Dude, they're literally back to back, dude. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, they fight so hard, dude. They're just mean. They're not like the giant channels, but they're just mean out of here. And you gotta set the hook quick, otherwise they're gonna swallow your hook, man. Get the net. It just makes our life easier so we don't break a line. We don't weaken our line here. There you go. I love river fishing for catfish, man. Seriously. This is great. Right by the inner lip here. So cool. They're such a healthy fish. Look at all that meat. Instead of going to Pick and Save, man, you can get your fresh fillet catfish out of here. Fresh. Got another bite. Let's go. Cast number 4. Let's go. The smaller one, but still fun. My wife and kids, they love catfish fry, so we got dinner. Man, this is so much fun, dude. And this is how you kind of handle a catfish. Make sure their barbs are locked, and then you can kind of hold their midsection like this. Man, this one is clean and healthy too. Beautiful catfish right here. These are like the perfect eater size too. I'm not even making this up, man. These Wilson rod, the blanks, the rod here is so sensitive. The way how Ben had the light guide here, and the wrapping and all that, man, these rods are sensitive. I can literally feel all those catfish bite. The most subtle bite, because they don't pull away, right? They just chomp it, and you can feel that. And then all you gotta do is set the hook, otherwise they're gonna swallow that chicken liver down into the gut. So you gotta set it as soon as they take that chomp. And it's a subtle chomp too. It's not like a crazy chomp and they just take off. They just bite and they just kind of stay stationary. You just gotta set the hook. And I have slack line, and just feeling the slack line from the rod down to my hand, it's amazing. So I love that feeling. These rods are quality, they're sensitive, and they work really well for catfish here. Because when you come out here, you want to have a nice quality rod to kind of fish efficiently too. Ugly sticks are nice, but ugly stick, they're just not as sensitive. And this, to me, I think, is just has enough power and has the right amount of sensitivity to help you feel the fish, to feel the bite. So in that way, you can fish more consistently and efficiently and not just wasting time, right? And like right now, I can feel my chicken liver just sitting on rocks. I can feel that. That's how sensitive these rods are. It's incredible. Literally cast right under the little waterfall and let it sink, because there's not much current, nothing crazy that will kind of drift my bait back towards me too fast. So this is like the perfect condition right now. When the water's high, it's a little bit more difficult. So you might have to add like a split shot too. But when it's this low, man, this is perfect. I'm gonna try to make a cast out here on the other side. See, there's a giant cat over here. So I feel like I kind of stir up this side a little bit too much. So now I'm trying to see this one over here. And there's a bite. Let's go. Oh, that was quick. That was quick, dude. That was quick. That was quick. There's some big rocks here, though. I gotta be careful. Oh my God, this one's okay. This one's stronger. This one's a little bit bigger because this one's peeling drag. Oh yeah, look at that. You see all these rocks in the way, man? Don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off. That's a nice one. That's a nice one, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. They go nuts with these chicken livers. Just gotta make sure I don't fall on these rocks, man. Dude, that is freaking cool. That was so cool. That's the next chunky one, too. Boom, right here. Look at that. That's a strong fish, dude. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Keeper. Ah, man, I love this. The adrenaline, the fun. It's just fun, dude. You can never go wrong with some river fishing, catfishing. This is just fun, pure fun, dude. They just fight current every day, so they're built for this type of water. That was so much fun. I'm gonna cast it out there, just let it sink. Oh man, swing it out there and just have fun. You'll feel that little bite that they do. It's very subtle, but you'll feel it. That was rocks. I can feel the rocks. Let's go, giant. Oh my God, this is a big one, dude. Oh yeah, holy crap, that's a giant, dude. Oh God. Oh my God, dude, this is a fighter. This is a giant. And I gotta ninja my way through these rocks. Let's go. This one definitely took drag. Let's go, baby. This is, oh my God, this is oh my God. They're so black, dude. They come from the shadow. This is, oh my God, this is a nice one. Oh my gosh, this is a nice one, dude. Look at that. 12-pound test line on the Wilson rod. All day, every day, baby. This is awesome. Let me grab the net. One of the challenges, you gotta have good balance, because these rocks are slippery. But let me grab my net. Let me grab my net. All right, look at that tank. Dang, they're just getting bigger and bigger. Holy crap. They're just getting bigger and bigger, dude. This is a nice one, dude. Okay, we gotta go to shore and just get a better picture. If you just want pure fun, action, and fight, and you just miss fishing, targeting these catfish, these channel catfish out here in the river, man, they put a lot of fight, man. So this is such a beautiful channel catfish. Almost like a, I don't know, 8-9 pounder. Really nice fish, look at that. Such a beautiful fish. Big old head. Look at that. Whoa, he's strong. Strong fish. But anyways, this is gonna go home with me. It's a warrior, look at that. Look at his face, all scarred up from the rocks and from just being territorial with the other catfish. You see, some scars, but we're gonna get him on the stringer and get a limit. We're close to our limit, so we'll be done shortly here. I'm pretty confident. It feels good. So let's get back to fishing. All right, guys, so I have what now? 1, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fish already. It hasn't been an hour yet, so 6 fish already. I need a couple more and I'll be good. We'll be done for the day here. 10 is our limit, so we got 6 so far. Alright guys, we gotta fish quick because the sun is already reaching up to my where I have my chicken liver here. So I'm not saying that the bait's not gonna be as good, but we just don't want to get baked in the sun. So let's try to get a limit before the sun hits the dam over here. So you guys can see it's tricky too. You gotta have good balance. Otherwise, below these big rocks, there's like these little sinkhole. They're deep. They can get up to your waist, and if you slip and fall, that's gonna hurt quite a bit. So I gotta use my my 20/20 vision, right? Wish I had 20/20 vision, but I'll wear contacts. I'm gonna cast it out there and see if another giant's gonna pick it up, get a bigger one. Let's see if there's really 10 catfish here in the shallows. A lot of time with chicken liver too, you don't wanna do some crazy casting. You wanna swing and be as gentle as you can, so that way the chicken liver doesn't come apart. I got a bite. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Dude, that was a snatcher, dude. He just snatched the chicken liver. Got a bite. Let's go. There's a lot of minnows here. What the heck? Nice. There's a lot of bait fish, dude. As soon as I set the hook, all these bait fish just jump like crazy. Nice. Fish number 7. Here we go. Nice eater size. These eagle claw hook, whatever you call it, are pretty stouty. What I know is that the catfish, they fight hard here, so they create a knot on my braided line. So I'm just gonna re-rig, and one helpful thing that you can do here is just pick up after yourself, pick up your trash, and I have a bird nest here, and I'm just gonna collect my line instead of just throwing it out here. What I know is that baby duckling, there's a lot of baby ducklings here, there's a lot of ducklings here, and they're small. And when they're small, they get wrapped up in this, and their mom can't help them. They end up dying or struggling, and it's just sad to see. So somehow all these animals are connected somehow to the fish, and all that, so to the whole environment, right? So, and you play a big part of this too. So just help out, just simply pick up after yourself your trash, whatever that may be, hook, jig heads and lines like that. If it's a strand like this, then it's fine. But if you have like a bird nest like this, it's nice to just kind of pick up after yourself and just help the little animals, you know, a little bit by just picking up their trash. So, and in case you guys are wondering, I'm using a polymer or not, and the hook I'm using is a size 8. So something small, right? Something small. You don't want to go crazy. You don't want to do giant size. You're not here to catch sharks. And so something very small like this is plenty enough, big enough. You don't want to go too big because a lot of times that'll get you snagged. And I feel like the more pressure fish, the older fish, the more experienced fish, right? The big fish that you're after, they become finicky, right? So they're used to getting hooked, getting bite, seeing all that, giant hooks and sinker. So you want to use something small. Just try to be as natural as you can, kind of blend in, right? So be as invisible as you can when you're out here. These rocks are slippery, dude. And as I'm getting older, I noticed my balance is not as good as it used to be when I was younger. So you gotta step through these little rocks, or not little rocks, but these big rocks filled with algae too. So algae are the guys that will trick you into slipping or to stepping, and once you step on it, and if it's slippery, man, just be careful you don't break your back. But let me get some chicken liver and see if we can catch our limit. We just need 2 more, guys. We just need 2 more. I'm just kind of saddened that it's gonna be over soon because I'll reach my limit. So the only shaded area left is right by the dam. So I'm gonna try to fish as fast as I can before the sun hits, and then that might just turn off the fish. Let's go. Try it. Yep. Number 8. Fish number 8. Heck yeah. Yes! Oh! Darn. Another one, guys. Fish number 8. Oh my god, this one's big. This one's not bad on number 8. Lost the other one, so now this is gonna be 8. Let's get the net before we lose this guy. I don't want to lose this one this time. I want to finish strong. Alright. There you go. Attaboy. Damn, look at his belly. It's chunky. The belly on that thing is chunky there, look. That's a nice cat too. Fish number 8. To be honest with you guys, I just love doing this. I love fishing. Catching channel catfish like this out here in the shallow river is so much fun, and I'll probably never get tired doing this. And I tell people all the time, if one day YouTube or the internet just dies and I still have my camera rolling, I'll still be out here doing the same thing, just capturing memories like this for me to see when I'm older, when I'm 80 years old, I'm in a hospital, for my kids to see, and grandkids, great-grandkids and all that to see, to hopefully that it'll inspire them to kind of pursue their dream, right? So this is just what I genuinely love doing, and this is why we do it. I've been doing this since I was a kid, and I just love it. So this is so much fun for me. Fish on, guys. Let's go. Yeah. Mission accomplished. All right, guys, I just need one more channel catfish and we will be done, because the sun is burning my neck. You just gotta believe in yourself that you can do this. I'm glad I'm not taking chicken liver home, because that was a fun day. My guess is that they're more towards the shaded area to my right, so I might have to catch my last one over there, because this is the good spot, but it's been dead. I think it's 1, because I caught most of them that are here, and then 2 is that the shade, the sun, is just beaming down too much, and they probably shifted more towards to my right. That's my guess. Guys, look at what I noticed. These are what the smallies are going after. There's a whole school of them here. They're really tiny shad here. All right, guys, you know what I'm gonna do? Since there's a whole school of shad swimming right next to me, I'm gonna try to get me a whole school of them, or a good dozen of them. I'm gonna use it as bait, and I bet you I'll catch a catfish much faster than the chicken liver. So I feel like they're finicky now, if there's any in there, but I'm gonna try to see if I can catch me some more of these little shad here, because there are a million in here, and these smallies are just after them like crazy. So I'm gonna see if I can catch me some. This net should be able to help me scoop some up. There is a lot of shad here, little tiny shad. They're right there. Okay, and I got some. Let's go. Let's go. I told you, I got some. All right, let's use that as bait. There's like 6, 7 of them. Oh man, heck yeah. Perfect for the catfish. Observe your surrounding and see what's going on, and try to see if you can kind of match it, right? So that way you can catch, you can catch fish. It's gonna help you catch fish, like for real. So if you see that there's bait fish swimming around, or a type of color, a pattern that the fish are after, then you want to be able to try to mimic that. So hook them all together here, get the blood out, and hopefully the smell will attract them, and not the smallie, but the catfish. Fish number 10, y'all. We finally did it on the shad. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Dang, this guy's strong. This guy is strong. Come on. Catfish. Yes, we did it. We did it, guys. Let's get him to the net before we lose him. Mission accomplished. Oh yeah. We did it. Woohoo. Let's go. We're done with the catfish, yo. We did it. All right, we did it, guys. Mission accomplished. Yes. Fish number 10. Let's go home. Well, guys, I will see you guys on the next adventure. Man, that was awesome. The kind of hook set you want, man. That is perfect, like that right there. We're right into the side of the cheeks of the meat of the fish here. No escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We got 10 fish here, guys. We got 10 fish here, guys. Awesome, awesome day. Dang, that was cool. Check this out, guys. Got a chunky drum out of here. It's an awesome fish. Look at that.